Welcome back to our short videos on business studies, specifically on marketing. We are going to look at marketing objectives and corporate objectives for today. Okay, so what does this picture remind you of? Well, in Unit 1, we did look at a chapter called Corporate Objectives, right, or Business Objectives, okay? And this word target was frequently used, okay? So let's do a bit of a recap since we are going to talk about corporate objectives as well in this very short video, okay? So what are objectives? So an objective is a target, okay? It is a target that a target that we aim to achieve. An objective provides us with something to look forward to reach, and to keep us going. So this is a very simple explanation of what an objective means. It is basically a target, something that you aim to achieve, a goal post in your life. That's what you want to do, that's what you want to achieve. Similarly, objectives are important for businesses as well. Okay, so in moving further, let's look at these three questions to see whether any of this makes sense to us for now. The first one is, do you remember the purpose of a corporate objective? Right? Do you know what it means to say or to define a corporate objective? What is the purpose of a corporate objective, right? From there, you'll be able to also understand what is a marketing objective, okay? And why there should be a link between corporate objectives and marketing objective. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that corporate objective and marketing objective has to be linked. It comes from a particular company defining what is the main goal of the company, i.e. corporate objective, and it's further broken down into several departments, all right, in a company where each department has their own objective to achieve, that when they achieve it, they're actually meeting the corporate objective of the company, right? Therefore, yes, there has to be a link between the corporate objective and the marketing objective because they're serving, at the end of the day, the same goal, but through different means by different departments. Okay, let's move on to give you a better understanding. Okay, so let's look at the first explanation at the top right here. We are talking about marketing objectives, and what does it mean? It is a set of targets or goals by the marketing department to help the business achieve its overall objectives. So as mentioned to you earlier, the marketing department has a role to play to ensure that by achieving its own department's objective, it is achieving the overall objective of the company, i.e. the corporate objective. Yeah, so let's look at an example of a corporate objective of company A. Right, so company A has a corporate objective. It's a bit of a mouthful to be saying corporate objective, right? So yeah, let me try to do that properly. Corporate objective. Okay, so the corporate objective of company A is to increase market share by 50% by the year 2025. So if you recall, we have studied that an objective, or a corporate objective for that matter, needs to be smart, right? It needs to be specific, it needs to be measurable, it needs to be timely. So there's some time frame going on here. There's measurable in terms of percentage, and it has to be specific in terms of increasing market share. So these are the components of a smart objective. And for today's example, we are saying that corporate objective for company A is that they want to increase their market share. And how do you increase your market share? Is of course by looking at having more sales, right? So that you hold a bigger piece of the pie as compared to other players in the same industry, right? So this is the main aim of company A. Now, if we break that down to the marketing department's objective in order to reach the corporate objective, let's look at an example here. All right. In order to help the corporate objective to be achieved, the marketing department has a different objective, which is to increase branding awareness by 30% within 24 months or within 2 years. All right. So in order for them to achieve that, or to help the company increase the market share, the marketing department looks at the marketing objectives, of course, all right, which is to increase branding awareness. And how are they going to do that? You will learn a little later on in this chapter as well, but I'm just going to give you a preview. They are doing that through the 4Ps. Okay, and the 4Ps is, firstly, they're looking at the product. How do you increase branding awareness? How do you make people know about your products? Then, you got to look at the product itself first, right? So they are probably looking at introducing 2 new products in their series of product lineups, right? So by creating new products, and of course that involves with, other important elements as well, this may help to increase branding awareness. Secondly, they may be looking at as well price, right? Of course, increasing market share would mean having, making more money for the company, right? So coming up with new products and setting more premium prices may simply do the trick, right? Pricing them a little bit more premiumly, high priced products, all right? Showing that luxury, element to it. This may help to increase the market share as well, all right? Through branding awareness, of course. Thirdly, they will also be looking at how to promote. So you have a product, you have a price, but if you do not have a way to promote, you're not going to reach the element of branding awareness, nor will you be reaching the point of increasing market share. Right? So this is a premium product, and using a premium pricing, then using famous specialized magazines or advertisements, or having more of a personalized selling, approaching customers, you're setting appointments, doing demos, enticing them. These are all the ways of promoting the particular product. And then we also look at how to make the product accessible. Right now, you're promoting the product, you have a good price, it's a premium product. Where should you have these products placed, right? So in very famous retailers, or or a more online but personalized method of selling, right? That would also work, right? So these are all examples of how a marketing objective of a company can be achieved, all right? And by the marketing objective is met, then the corporate objective is somehow would also be met as well. Okay, and the marketing objectives can be met by looking at the 4 important elements of any marketing objective. All right, the product, the price, the promotion, and the place. Okay, so here we are at our summary slide, where we must or should take note of these key questions to help us remember what we have just gone through. You should be able to understand or define what is a marketing objective. You should also know what is a corporate objective. Now, a rewind or a recap to Unit 1 on business objectives is necessary to help you understand corporate and marketing objectives, yeah? And as well as the linkage between marketing objective and corporate objective. And we are at the end of our class for today. All right. For any questions or concerns, my email address is at the bottom. Will do my best to help you. And at the same time, I hope you're able to follow today's class. All right. If you have, if you feel that you need a bit of help, always rewind the, playback the videos. I have completed Unit 1 and Unit 2. Right, for AS, so go through that again if to help you with your revision. I wish you all the best until we meet again. Thank you so much for your time.